Hi everyone, welcome to the 2022 yearly prediction per sign. This is a really exciting video, I think, for all of us who doesn't want to know what's coming up this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through all 12 zodiac signs and give you like a small little breakdown of what you can expect coming up this year. I'm going to take it in a bit of a non-traditional order, going from Aquarius all the way to Capricorn. And part of the reason I'm doing that is because Aquarius and Pisces always tend to be last, which is kind of annoying. So I figured, okay, why not do it the other way? So without further ado, let's hop into our reading today. So I'm going to start with Aquarius. So Spirit for Aquarius in 2022, what have you got for us? And yes, I will be shuffling live on camera so you can see everything as I'm doing it. Okay, so Aquarius, I see that in the year 2022, you're gonna just notice what is loyal to you in your life. You're gonna notice like the people, places, and connections that are loyal to you. They're gonna like really stand out for whatever reason this year. Particularly in the area of work. This will be a very work-focused year for you. You will be really focused on work. I think you're going to have a real leveling up in general in your work life, and you're going to notice it. Other people around you are going to notice it. It's just going to be really, really, really visible. And it's part of the reason that your work is getting better is that you're getting better. There will be some throat chakra issues though. There will be some little blockages within the throat throughout the year. Nothing to worry about, but just you might have seen there that my throat kind of blocked up, so it's an indication for you that within work and love and friends and everything, make sure you're expressing yourself properly in 2022, that you're communicating as clearly as possible. Maybe before you have important conversations with people, you might want to record yourself, or you might want to write your words down, because I did feel that like little bit of stagnant throat chakra blockage, but it's nothing bad, it's nothing terrible, it's just something that I picked up. But yeah, so you're embodying the Empress. Many of you will be giving birth to new projects, new creations, new ideas. Obviously the Empress can be fertility. Maybe some of you are thinking about children, thinking about giving birth, but keep in mind that the Empress is really like a rebirth in the general sense of life and of fertility, creativity, everything, and the birth of new everything in a way. So you're going to be brand new this year. You're going to have a fresh energy, and I really see that the 5th month of the year will be very important for you. The 5th month will just have something really special lined up for you, Aquarius. I think there will be a little bit of disharmony arising, because it says opposing goals arising from different opinions, being at odds with other people or yourself. So there will be that kind of clash a little bit with other people, and it's going to be highlighted to you in the 5th month. You'll be walking away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought, what you wanted, wasn't the best choice for you, something that's not worth the effort. So you will be walking away from something in the 5th month of the year. I want to get a little further clarification of that, but I think it's almost like you'll be like, okay, well, I just realized that this thing, like, this is not for me, this is not what I'm meant to be around. You're going to get really clear. So I see you doing some kind of hedge cutting in the 5th month of the year. Yeah, you're going to be really up in your head about this, because this was blocked, 4 swords on the reverse. You're going to be up in your head in terms of being like, should I cut this thing out? Should I keep this person, place, thing around? But Spirit's saying you should walk away from it if you feel it, because you're going to be really kind of, I don't know, you're going to have a lot of different thoughts about it and whether you should fully walk away from it. But I'm hearing that you should do what's best for yourself, so that's the most important. What else is coming towards Aquarius, Spirit? I see you having a huge tower moment about love. Maybe love is something that you have walked away from in recent times, or you've just like not felt as connected to, because I see you having been in the energy of work and study and learning, because some of you, I won't use blanket statements, but some of you Aquariuses have viewed love as a bit toxic, a bit draining, and a bit annoying is what I'm hearing. So there was like last year a bit of a walking away from Pages of Cups, and you might have had like just a huge tower moment about love, and it's impacted and will impact this year as well. In terms of love connections for this year, I see that it's very possible that a fire sign could come towards you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, particularly Leo. But you can keep in mind it could be another fire sign. You might meet a soulmate this year is what I'm feeling, in maybe the 8th month of the year, or Aquarius season. For some of you it's going to come in like either month, but you could meet a very fiery person. If they're not a fire sign, they will just embody traits of like a fire sign person. And this person is like just really fiery, really energetic, and this is possibly a soulmate because we have the infinity loop as seen on the card. So let's see, Aquarius, what's your overall lesson in 2022? Okay, it'll have something to do with this soulmate. When they come in, you might be juggling a lot with like work and other projects, and you might feel a bit like this, a bit unsteady and unbalanced. But Spirit really wants you to keep in mind that this person coming in is like a very unique opportunity for you. So don't lose out on it and the happiness it could bring because you're trying to kind of keep too many balls in the air. Spirit's saying ask for assistance, ask for help, get other people involved. If you need to delegate, if you need to talk, if you need to sit down and organize things, do it. But don't let this energy block you from strength and from love and from the soul connection, because it's really important for you to go towards this person, Aquarius. So don't block your own happiness is what I was trying to say. So that's really cool. Thanks, Aquarius. I'm going to move on to the next sign, which is Pisces. Hello, Pisces. I'm a Pisces. You probably might know that from other videos where I'm always talking about astrology, but let's see what's coming up for you, Pisces, in the month, or okay, I was gonna say the year, but almost what came out of my mouth was like the month of January. So Pisces, I really feel like for you, January is gonna be a super important month. January will probably be, I should be speaking into my microphone, the most important month of 2022. There is something really super duper highlighted in this month for you. Special energies, I'm hearing usually not accessible energies. This is super Pisces, this is super hot and interesting for you. I've never felt energy like this where it's like you have access to something in the energetic world that's like very rare. So if you figure out what this is and you start feeling this energy, definitely try to jump on it, jump on the bandwagon. If you've stuff you want to bring in, go for it. I feel your energy is very high vibed, you're vibrating high, you're leveling up high, so don't lose that at all. We have 3 cards for you: the Emperor, number 4, the Hermit, number 9, and the High Priestess, number 2. Notice how all 3 cards are marked in blue. Wow. So Pisces, I really feel like blue would be an amazing color for you to wear in 2022, as much of that kind of color blue as possible. But I also feel like your aura and the auric field around you is going to have this blue tone to it. And it's all about communication. So your communication is going to be like really good. I feel like this is a really good year for you, Pisces, because I'm feeling some like really good energies. Maybe if you're an Aquarius, watch this Pisces reading too, if there's like a connection point for you, because I'm feeling a lot of unity between these 2 signs. But also just Pisces, your intuition is going to be great. Trust your intuition, reflect before taking action. Insights come through meditation. Spirit's saying this year, before you make big decisions, please consult your intuition through meditation. See what comes through for you, see what you get, and if it's what you feel like is the right thing, then go for it. But don't make big decisions without doing this. There's just something really important about when you get into that energy, the way you can move in the world is totally different. So there's that. The Emperor, use logic, structure for your success, get organized. So I feel like you really need to, as much as you can, Pisces, embody a lot more order, discipline, and structure and routine. You need to be really firm with yourself this year is what I'm hearing. Maybe it's something that you find hard, is to like really get organized and get structured, but I think this year you're going to do it. And I think by the 4th month of this year, you're going to have really stepped into the energy of the Emperor. And I'm hearing you'll have done this because you just know it's time. You're like, you know what, I'm familiar with the High Priestess, I know this energy, but now it's time for me to become the Emperor and to blend these 2 sides of myself together, to let them become one and to get them both operating together. I also feel like you might meet a Virgo, or Virgo energy will be like really important for you. Maybe you have something that you have to learn from Virgos. Virgos are kind of like your mentor. Because I see the Hermit card here, which is Virgo. And that's a lot of earth energy. So I think in terms of this Emperor energy, you could really do with an earth sign mentor to guide you, Pisces, because sometimes you get a little bit lost in the spiritual world is what I'm hearing. Totally vibe with that, by the way. And that you need somebody to bring you back down to earth when you start to kind of travel away. So there's that. So anything in love for Pisces? Whoa, so we're seeing real progression here. The 2 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Seven of Wands. So where you received kind of struggle and pages before, you were not getting such hot offers in love. This is not very good. A page is like very like young energy, very ungrounded, very kind of like just still finding their way in life. That's kind of the energy that you were getting before. And I'm hearing that now this year, it's very likely that you will get a love connection. It could be a Gemini or an earth sign is what I'm hearing, because the Lovers really is the card of this year. So you're going to get a love connection this year. I just want to clarify it and see what your big energy with it will be. Yeah. Oh, Pisces. Oh, damn. Wow. Okay, so you don't need to have any kind of fear and worry. You have love coming in. Look at this. King of Cups, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups. For sure, Pisces, you're gonna get like the love connection of your life this year. If you've been waiting on that person, they're coming in. I'm hearing 6th month of the year is very important for this. So look out for that, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go on to the next sign, which is Aries. Hi Aries, how are you doing? Let's hop into your messages, see what's coming up for you in 2022, Aries. Okay. Oh, we have a jumper, one fell on the floor, 1 second. Okay, so whatever this is, I'm quite interested to know because it could be significant that it like hopped out and went backwards. It says, okay, the Prince of Autumn, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So Aries, this is going to be like your biggest thing in 2022 is cautious but wise action. When you're making moves this year, just be really cautious and really wise before you do anything. Pay attention to details. I'm hearing last year you might have missed a few details along the way. You might have missed some facts that are quite important. So this year, as much as you can, please pay attention to the details of life, the smaller things, the gray area, right? Anything that you think is not important, it is probably important. There's something like that going on for you where it's like, I think if you see those finer details this year, it'll be so much easier for you to make decisions in a way. We also have the Nine of Spring, protect the fruits of your labors, prepare for challenges, environmental conservation. Okay, so I'm hearing that you need to be really protective of yourself this year and of your work. Okay, I'm hearing that there might be something that comes in and interferes with your work. You might have something come right in towards your work life that will have you on the defense, that will have you having to protect yourself and your work, because I feel a little bit of a challenge that will come up there. We have the Nine of Spring, and this could well be in the springtime or in the 9th month of the year. This is going to come through in your work life. You're going to have to kind of step up and step into action is what I'm hearing. You will be really called to do it, and you will do it is what I'm hearing. Ladybirds are your little kind of spirit guide from the universe, because you can see there's so many ladybirds on this card here. Whenever you see one, just catch what you're thinking and feeling, because I feel like Aries, it's really important for you to pay attention to little signs this year. The universe is going to show you like animals, songs, lyrics. Oh, this is really true. Nose is going off. Animals, songs, lyrics, people. Some of them are just signs. Some of them are spirit guides. You might meet people in the form of guides. If you've met people where you're like, I don't know, why did this person come in? They are a spirit guide. If you see an animal that's kind of like drawn to you or is like really connecting with you, they're a spirit guide. If you see a bug and you're like, oh, I feel connected to that bug, it's probably a spirit guide as well. So for Aries in love, okay, good. You have a little bit of energy with Pisces. Maybe you're gonna meet Pisces people, or Pisces energy is really important for you this year, and Pisces energy is really good for 2022 from what I just picked up in the last reading. So I think it would be really useful for you to surround yourself with as many Pisces people as possible. In love, we have the Lovers, but we have the Strength reversed. So love is also going to have a little bit of a challenge for you, Aries. Your strength in love will be tested. I think your love connection is very strong because this came out upright, but there will be tests. This came out on the reverse, Strength card reversed. Maybe some of you are dealing with a fire sign or a Leo, or you're going to meet a Leo or a Pisces this year. And this in some way is connected to your love connection because it came out as a blocker. I just feel like, I don't know what I'm feeling in a way. It's a little bit vague. Why is that? Yeah, I see a lot of fire energy. I see a lot of you connecting with other fire signs. Maybe you're going to have a new connection with a fire sign, or you might feel compelled to make friends with a lot of fire signs, something like that, because there's like a lot of happy, bright Leo and a lot of fire energy coming in here. But I do see somebody also coming towards you, a water sign, because this is the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. This is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio coming right in. But honestly, because I couldn't pin it there, I think you're a little bit confused. I think you will be a little bit confused this year, because you're like, what is justice? Like, what is the right thing to do? What is right for me? And Spirit's saying, listen to your intuition. In the 4th month of the year, it will all become clear. In April, you'll be given a download that's very important for your love life. Okay, Aries, thank you so much. I'm gonna hop on to the next sign, which is Taurus. Hey Taurus, welcome to 2022. Let's check out your energies. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's see. Okay, so we have, no way. There's so much coexisting between the signs this year. Wow. I picked this up for, let me remember here, Aquarius. So Taurus, if you have Aquarius in your chart, or you know Aquarian people, there is some huge link between Aquarius and you, and January is going to be very important for you this year. And the first message I have from you for you is to walk away from dishonest associations. You'll start realizing what's not good for you and what's not good for your happiness, and what's not worth the effort, because the 5 of Winter really shows a clarity in your life of knowing who and what is just not it. They're not the thing for you. So I see you walking away from a lot of different things in January. And if you're thinking of doing this, walking away from people, places, or things, I see it happening in the winter. You might also be very called to go to a cold country, a cold climate, snow, somewhere with a lot of winter settings, because I'm seeing like a very cold winter setting in my head. Maybe if you've been thinking of traveling, going to a snow or ski destination or cold wintry destination would be so good for you. I also see the 5 of Spring. You might be feeling with odds with yourself or other people. Like maybe you just don't feel as connected to other people right now for some reason. You might also have a lot of overly ambitious people in your circles or around you, and there's just some difference between you and them, or you're just noticing that you have a very different viewpoint from some of the people around you now. Where you thought you were also similar before, you now realize that you're not, because it really says here, feeling at odds with yourself and other people. But you might also feel like a little bit at odds with yourself in the first half of the year. I also want to see what else. Yeah, the biggest challenge will be you versus yourself. You will be kind of juggling yourself and your own emotions and wondering how the two are connecting and how things are kind of going to play out. There's going to be, yeah, my energy just really dropped as we went into this. So Taurus, this is your greatest challenge coming in 2022 at the start of the year. It's this kind of feeling at odds with yourself, or just feeling kind of not understanding things anymore. Maybe the world and you and what's functioning and what's working. You're really going to be wondering. I also feel you may be wanting to travel or move, because we have the 2 of Wands. So I'm hearing if you're thinking of moving, the 6th month of the year would be amazing for travel. If you're thinking of getting away or traveling again, travel coming up for the 2nd time, this would be really good in the 6th month of the year for whatever reason. Okay, so Taurus, love life. Okay, so I see that you will be up a little in your head a little bit, and my throat kind of went out there as I went to say it. Like, you will be up in your head about love this year, because here's your partnership. This is a very, very stable, grounded, committed partnership, as you can see there with the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles really speaks to future connections. There's also a child here, so maybe some of you, this is the year where you might introduce a child into the mix, is what I'm hearing. But there will be a little bit of sleepless nights. Oh wow, for some of you I'm hearing that there could be an issue with childbirth or something around that might be really tricky for you this year, so watch out for that. There could be something coming in there that like you won't expect, or it will be difficult, and I can see this from the gate here that it will cause a bit of this. You might also just be finding it hard to connect your life with your love life, because this is the card of trying to balance it all. But Spirit's saying make sure you make time for everything, that there's a little time slot, and that if you get overwhelmed during this year, try and carve out like a little schedule where you actively mark down times for, like, this is time for friends, this is time for love, this is time for hobbies, so that everything is getting a good hit of kind of your time, and that one thing doesn't like consume you. Because I'm hearing that certain people, places and things will try to consume you all the time, but you don't want that. You're like, I want everything to get like a share of me. So there's that. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. I'm going to take a quick little sip of tea and then I'll be going on to the next sign, which is Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, what's coming up for you? I feel an interesting energy already. Okay, so we have falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. So Gemini, I'm really feeling for you, love will be the topic of 2022. Gemini is the Lovers as a card, and that is the card of this year, so it would make sense to me that love is like your greatest topic in alignment with the universal energies, right? For some of you, like, there will be forgiveness coming up in your love life and resolution of problems. Like, I see that you have fallen in love or will fall in love, but I do also see that there will be something that comes in that you will have to have forgiveness and resolve the problem if you want. Obviously you have to participate, that's how the energies flow and work, but Spirit's saying don't give up on your love connection. Definitely anything can be healed here, because I think there will be a challenge coming in. I think something is going to come in to seriously test your love life, and it's probably pretty good you're going to hear this now, because you might not be ready for this when it comes in. It's going to take you oh my god. Sorry, it's going to take you off guard. Okay, so that's what it's going to do there. It's going to really muddle your mind and be like, oh my god, what do I do? But don't give up, try and resolve it. It can definitely be healed and your relationship will definitely come back to normal. I'm feeling like the summertime will be very important for you, Gemini. When the sky is very blue will be the best time of the year. And when it's just like really super hot outside, sunny skies, blue skies. Okay, so you also have some energies from Taurus. Maybe you want to watch the Taurus reading because there's a connection between the two signs. Taurus also pulled these two cards about sleepless nights and juggling. I think Spirit's going to also put an end to this sleepless night with juggling things this year. If you've been taking on too much of like other people, places and things, Spirit's not going to allow that this year. In some respect, you'll be blocked from doing that. Basically what will happen is an event will come in, I'm hearing possibly third month of the year, to block this from happening, that you can focus more on your love connection and on yourself, because I think you have spent a lot of time with other people. We have the Page of Swords, and maybe some of you have been lurking as of late, you've been creeping, or you've been spying, or you've been lurking, because you're coming out as the Page of Swords. So maybe you've spent a lot of time doing that and it's been leaving you confused, like it's muddling your energy. Spending so much time online or looking too much at things online is kind of bringing you more stagnant energy, and Spirit will bring in something to stop that. When we don't stop something, the universe will sometimes step right in and be like, right, that's it. I'm done with this. So yeah, what do I see you moving towards though? I see you walking away from any kind of immaturity in your life. If you sense anything is immature, you're out this year, especially in the 8th month of the year. You might walk away from something fully because you're like, you know what? This is a Page of Cups experience for me. I see you walking away and being like, I have 9 cups. I want the best experiences in my life, and it would be a serious Tower moment. Something is coming in then, in this month of the year. That's really going to have you like you're going to have a huge scorpionic explosion of energy coming in. Wow. Okay. Also look after yourself, Gemini, because I feel like this year will challenge your energy. I definitely felt like your energy is going to be massively challenged. So keep an eye on your self-care and your rituals and your routines for yourself. Make sure you're doing them every day, because I think there will be a universal energy coming towards you that's tricky. But if you keep your own energy good, it'll be definitely a lot easier to deal with in some respect. So there's that. Okay, so next up we have Cancer. Hey Cancer, let's hop into your messages. Let's see what we have. Oh my god. You know what's so funny, Cancer? I went to go and shuffle, and then Spirit was like, no, don't even shuffle, just like hop straight into what you see. And we have the 2 of Cups, which is the card of a healthy connection, and we have the past. Oh no. So Cancer, in 2022, somebody is coming back from the past. Somebody who you dealt with wants to come back in and give you healthy love connection. So already we have the energies of the past coming in for you, Cancer. We're in a new year, but the past will be following you. You might even feel like that. You're like, why do I get so many nostalgic memories and images? And you might just feel like the past is just trailing you. Past connections, places, things, and people are like constantly on your back. So there's also a little lesson from the universe here to be able to detach from those things too. I think a problem that might come up in 2022 is you learning to kind of embody your own energy fully. I think sometimes there might be too much of a connection to that, and it hinders you a little bit in life because you can't get into your own energies because you're like stuck to them. But Spirit's saying you need to detach a bit more. I think that's it. It's becoming a little bit more detached and embodying like your life and your memories too, if this makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain, but I just felt like the past was like stuck on you. And at a certain point, we do need to free ourselves from the past too, especially if some stuff was not pleasant. We need to get away from it a little bit. So there's that kind of a feeling. The Three of Winter. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal with time. Whoa. Okay, so Cancer, there will be something sad coming in this year. There will be something very difficult coming for you. And this is going to be quite tricky. Because we have reach out to others for comfort and love, you'll grow stronger. Something emotional might come in the 3rd month of the year. I'm going to look at it, but I feel reluctant almost because I have a hint of what it is and I don't want to think about that. But let's see. I think some of you are really going to move away from something. Something is going to exit your life because look, we have the Six of Swords on the reverse, moving and leaving out. Something is going to exit your life. Spirit's not giving me more than that because I'm not allowed. In tarot, there's thresholds, and sometimes you're not allowed to go past a certain threshold, and that was the case with this here. If you're wondering why I don't have more specific, sometimes I'm not allowed, which is fine because life has to play out as it should. But there will be something in the 3rd month of the year that will give you quite a cold feeling. You're going to need other people's support. You're going to need their love, and it will leave a sadness within you for a little while. But it will have you hoping for healthy connections in your life, or healthier connections. I'm also feeling like, and I never give this message ever, but it's come up and I feel compelled, but like somebody might pass away that you know, or somebody could be sick that you know of, and this could be very difficult for you. Yeah, I think it's going to be tough on your spirit and on your soul. But I think you will need the support of other people this year. It's going to be like really, really important for you to get the help and support from other people and where you need it. And obviously this is a very specific message. It's not for everybody. It's for certain people in the collective, but it's come out strong in the Cancer energy. So it means that it's there. What else, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Six of Summer reversed. Children or childhood. The return of people from your past. No freaking way. I literally said that at the beginning. It's the past coming back. Oh my god. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than they remembered, than how they really occurred. So Cancer, I feel like this year, by the summer, by the 6th month of the year, there'll be something coming up from your childhood, something that's unhealed. It's going to be brought back up to the surface, and people from the past are also seriously coming back. Up to 6 people, up to 6 situations will be coming right in. But you're going to have like a lot of memories. You're going to have a lot of events happening, like one after the next. Boom, 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 boom. You're going to notice this. If you look back at the end of this year, you'll just see them having happened one after the next. But there's a need to be clear, because I feel like in your mind, Cancer, you're remembering things differently than how they happened. It's going to be very important for you to be sharp and clear about how things really went down in your life, and not the glossy version that we can sometimes put in our mind. The real version is really important this year. But I also feel like it's really important for you to embrace your inner child towards the end of the year, and to get out into nature, to like play with flowers, because there's daisies here, which are very much like, daisies always remind me of like daisy chains and like making flower chains. So crafting, hobbies, and the creative arts are coming in strong. And I think because of some challenges and some past energies and stuff that's coming back, I think it's going to be really important for you to delve into your hobbies this year and to really delve into the arts. So that's Cancer. Next up we have Leo. So Leo, what's going for you? Okay, Leo, so I see you focused on love as well. You're embodying the energies of 2022 very strongly. Leo, I'm really feeling like you're going to have a very peaceful and happy, contented personal life this year. You're pulling the energies of spring and you're pulling the energy of 4. So 4 is the most important number for you, and spring will be the most important season. You're going to have a lot to celebrate this year. I feel like you and your partner might go away somewhere with a very old setting, or you might go into nature together, or you're just going to have like a very blissful, peaceful, contented love life in a sense. You have a lot to celebrate, and I feel like doing gratitude more often is really important. Spirit's like dragging it on me as being like, tell Leo that they need to really step up their gratitude this year. However much you do it, try to multiply it, and you'll notice you get even more blessings. You'll be like, oh my god, I was so grateful, and then I, you know, meditated and I did my gratefulness meditations and affirmations, and now I'm getting more. So Spirit's saying that it's just super highlighted for you to practice gratefulness in a way. I'm also feeling like for you single Leos, there will be a new intimate relationship by the summertime. A new relationship will come in, possibly with a water sign, somebody with psychic abilities, or that has a spiritual epiphany. Like maybe this person is someone who has spiritual epiphanies is what I'm hearing, because there's like a child. Otherwise, I feel like you might have a child with someone that has spiritual abilities. Like if you are thinking of having a kid, this kid is going to be like super duper spiritual, like an indigo child or like a light worker, I think. But definitely love is the focus, both committed and single. Leo, love is the thing. I feel like in the winter time though, January and February, is February still in the winter? Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure. We have a feeling of fear, worst case scenarios, allowing the problem to go out of proportion. I feel like the winter time is hard for you, or has been hard for you. Like there's something that will have come in all the way up until February that's making you worry, and you'll be in a very worrying state. But I'm hearing that you need to talk to the moon. You need to like look out at the moon and pray to God about it, or like do a prayer on it, or like really just kind of say a prayer and kind of reflect on it in a way, and see if you can kind of just allow it to resolve itself. Because it's unfounded. It's saying that it's an unfounded fear. You don't need to have it. It's maybe something that's kind of created from your mind, so it is easily able to get rid of, if that makes sense. I also see somebody from your past could return, possibly a water sign. I see somebody from the past coming back. But what's the big energy for Leo for this year? You're being asked to use your psychic abilities more. You're being asked to step into the energy of the High Priestess. In the 6th month of the year, something might happen that will make you have to step into your spiritual abilities. Something's going to go on. Maybe there will be some deceptiveness, or something strange happens around you, and you have like information, or you get like a psychic download about it because of your own spiritual abilities that are like popping off, and it's like super vital information for your life. Like you need to have seen this, and when it comes through, you saw it because of your insight and your psychicness. So it's up to you to start cultivating this psychic ability if you choose, because I feel like it wants to come out. Maybe it hasn't been seen as much, but you're being asked to step more into your crown chakra and your 3rd eye. So any meditations there would be fantastic for you, Leo. Okay, thank you, Leo. Next up we have Virgo. So hi Virgo, welcome to 2022. Let's check out for you what we have. I'm hearing that it's going to be quite a simple year for you, Virgo. You're going to have kind of like simple energies coming in, if that makes sense, whatever that means. Could mean a lot really, but I definitely feel like Virgo, you have similar energies to Leo. There's a correlation. So if you're a Virgo with Leo in your chart, or you know a lot of Leos, definitely check out what I just said there for Leo. Timestamps are down below. But it says, be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. Gorgeous. So Virgo, I feel like the 4th month of the year is very highlighted for you. Maybe you will be in a love connection in the 4th month of the year, or you've met someone. This is someone very important and very special, because look at what they're wearing. Like, what in the F is that? It's so nice. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, you maybe are in touch with someone that is like super beautiful, or like dresses really beautifully. Like, they're like a I'm hearing like a rainbow or like a unicorn or like a mythical creature, this person that you're with, because they are standing out here with like all this stuff on them. So you will be with someone this year, I think, that is like very, very super duper magical. I'm seeing it in the cards. And by the 4th month of the year, maybe you might travel somewhere with this person. You might take a trip, you might go somewhere with them. And keep in mind, magical can mean lots of different things. Some people can have magical personalities, some people can have magical abilities, magical fashion sense, magical at their job, like it can mean so many things, right? But I feel like you're gonna have a very simple, very peaceful and happy year. This is so beautiful. There's like not a whole bunch with it. It's like Spirit's just telling me that like it's just gonna be really easy flowing, which that is really nice. Like that is super, super nice. The 7 of Summer, it says no more procrastinating. Power comes from making a decision. Confuses that arises from over analyzing the options. So Virgo, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of options this year in love and in life, and you might have like a lot of options in your head of like what you should do, and you might be over analyzing them towards the start to the middle of the year. But Spirit says make a decision. Like when you have all these options and things to do, you need to become kind of clear on where you're going and what you're doing. So to do that by at least the 7th month of the year, that by summertime, be clear on where you're going for the rest of the year and what you're doing. And you might be going somewhere. Let me see, I felt travel there. So going, where's Virgo going? I'm not seeing, it's not being revealed to me, unfortunately. Sometimes I'm not allowed to see. Okay, I'm not allowed to look. But what I am feeling is that it's part of your destiny to have met this magical person, because they're coming back in. Here they are, the High Priestess. Here's the person that you're meeting. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because it's going to be really fated. And this year in general for you will feel like a stroke of luck. Like a lot of things that happen to you will be very lucky, very fortunate, very like divine and in divine timing. So keep an eye on that. Let me see. 3 of Summer, news worth celebrating, weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. So some of you might have some big news this year. Some of you might get married, some of you might graduate or give birth. Like you're gonna have a huge announcement this year. You're gonna have something that's like massive for your life of like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is here. This is the year where it's like something really comes out of the woodwork. I also feel like you'll have 3 friends that are very important. One of these friends could be a person of color, because I see this lady in the back here. And by lady, I mean it could also be a man. Who knows, gender is not as important. But you'll have 3 friends that are very important. And I think it's very important for you to be around your friends in the beginning of the year. January, February, March. I think it's important for you to spend a lot of time with your friends. But yeah, I'm curious about that news. It all sounds very good. It's all on the emotional plane as well. You're going to be embodying a very watery, very emotional, soft energy this year. And because of that, things will be simple. There'll be like no drama, no chaos. Like it's going to be very nice. And it's because your energy is really good. And when your energy gets into alignment, your whole life is functioning well. And that's what I see here. Also, hang around water sign people as much as possible. I'm getting a lot of blue and wearing a lot of blue. Both of those 2 things will help you kind of level out your energy, as well as going near the water, near the sea, ships, boats, anything with that water kind of scenery to it would be a great idea for you. Okay, so let's hop to our next sign. We have Libra. So Libra, I'm feeling a lot of purple for you. Maybe your 3rd eye is going to start opening up this year, because the 3rd chakra really is purple, and I feel that for sure. We have the Wheel of Fortune for you. Whoa. So maybe you want to check out the Virgo reading. If you have a Virgo placement in your chart, check out the Virgo reading, or if you just feel compelled when I say this, because Virgo also pulled the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. And it says here, delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So Libra, maybe some of you are going to be traveling this year, or you might get a new car. You might get a new little mode of transportation, or something lucky. Like I'm hearing some of you might win something. You're going to have really good luck. But this came out on the reverse, so there will be an initial blocker to this in the year. Your luck won't start in the beginning of the year, unfortunately. I'm feeling like your luck is going to build from March. From March, it's going to start spiking, and then in the rest of the year, it's going to go. It's like plateauing. It's like going all the way up. Delays will be over, but you will feel almost kind of disheartened, because it's that kind of thing of like, the first few months might be a little bit more challenging, and then you're kind of thinking, oh my god, like this energy is so tough. But there will be a switch around in the year, a switch of luck, because this came out in reverse and then I felt like it was unblocked. And it'll be almost like sudden or unexpected good luck. Something is going to come in. Maybe July, I'm hearing July, summertime, something's going to come in, something super magical, could be something from abroad, and it's going to be good luck for you. And it's going to be the Wheel of Fortune spinning in your favor. As well as the 10th month of the year will be the most important month for you. So keep an eye out when the 10th month comes in. Oh my god, look, no way. Wheel of Fortune. So you are on your path. Like, you're definitely aligned with the universal energies. You're doing very well on your path, regardless of what you think about it yourself. No way, it's coming out for a third time. Wheel of Fortune is like not stopping. That's crazy. Wow. So you've like really leveled up, Libra. This year, it would be so amazing if you can to study further. Like, I'm hearing for some of you, maybe you want to do some workshops or courses, or like, if anything comes up where you can be involved in the element of study, I think it would be so good for you to study, to get the book out, to get learning, to get into school. And it's really funny because as I'm saying this, I'm almost thinking of like Kim Kardashian becoming a lawyer, right? She's a Libra, and law, she has to study, and like, I'm getting that kind of energy from it. Look at all the books around here. I'm also feeling like Taurus is very important for you, Taurian energy and Taurian people. Try to talk to them as much as possible. There's something you've got to learn from Taurus people. For some of you as well, you might have a love connection come in that's a Taurus, man or woman, male or female, non-binary. There will be a Taurus coming in towards you. But I'm also hearing that you're going to have to ward off some snakes this year, Libra. You will have some toxic people try to come towards you. I want to clarify that you're going to have to like ward off. These could be people from a distance that are blocking your happiness, pages of wands that are like blocking your contentedness, but they might not be in the same country as you. They might be abroad, and you might be also thinking about moving abroad. You might be thinking about traveling, because traveling is coming up for the second time. But definitely with these people that are like disturbing your happiness, definitely try to get them out, because I feel like by the summer, big energies are happening for you. By July, we had said. So just keep an eye out for this and stay away from these pages of wands, because I feel like certain love connections will come in to test you or to like provoke you is what I'm hearing, and you just don't need that energy in your life, not this year. So there's that. Spirit's really saying to move forward and to stop focusing on the past so much and what didn't work out. Focus on your own personal healing and your own personal growth. Would also be a great year to delve into healing practices a little bit more than before. If you have never gone fully towards the healing arts, I feel like this is the year for it. And I feel like Sagittarius season and Sagittarius people will show you healing. If you know any of them in your life, they are the people to go to for healing, as well as praying. I'm hearing, Libra, that you could do it a bit more prayer to bring in your manifestations. Maybe you haven't been praying, maybe you've been doing, and Spirit's like, I need you this year to line both of those two things up together. So there's that. Thank you so much, Libra. I'm going to hop on to the next sign, which is Scorpio. So Scorpio, hello, how are you? What's this voice I'm doing? Maybe some of you have like really cool inflections in your tone of speech and voice. Like, I think this year your voice is going to be like highlighted with a up and down in it, and it's like very attractive to people that your voice can hit high and then low, just the way I did, something like that. You're embodying the energy of the Queen of Summer, loving, comforting, emotional. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights that you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. Okay, so Scorpio, I feel like maybe this year, one of your biggest challenges that's going to come in is to trust your intuitive insights. You're going to get a lot of them because you're a very comforting, loving person, and you will get a lot of like intuitive hits coming towards you. But I'm hearing that at times you almost take too much care of others, which is, I know that is like such a crazy thing to say, but the universe is just saying like, make sure this year that other people are taking care of you the way that you take care of them. They are giving you the energy that you give them. And if they're not, it's something to think about. It's something to pick up on, because I see you maybe overextended yourself last year where it wasn't appreciated, or just people that you felt like didn't really deserve this energy that you gave them, or maybe expected too much of you or drained you. And that's not something we want for this year. There's been a big Tower moment for you. Look at you pulling the Tower card and the Death card side by side. There's been a big breakthrough with this, and you know not to repeat that this year in some respect. You're like, I'm not doing that again. I'm not going there. You're going to receive the Ace of Cups this year and the Page of Pentacles. You have an offer coming towards you. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, as I said. And let me try to get that to focus. There we go. But you have an offer coming in. You're going to get an emotional offer. Clarify the offer, Spirit. What is it? Oh my God. I'm hearing that somebody toxic is going to try and offer you something. Somebody that you have a very crazy tie to wants to offer you something, but you're going to be like, I don't know. I don't know about that. You have options, and especially in your love life, Scorpio, please keep in mind you have up to 3 options, and this person is going to come and try to come back to offer you something, or to like get back in your good books is what I'm hearing. But Spirit's just bringing them back in as a test to see how much you've evolved, where your soul's growth is lying. Will you accept this person back in? They could likely be a Capricorn or an earth sign, or have very strong earth tendencies, but I'm hearing that this person has a bit of a dark side, and they also might try to like confuse you, because I almost felt like they were in my head there for a second. So just think twice about when this person tries to get back into your good books, just why they're doing that. I feel like because you'll have transformations this year, you'll see through things easier, and you're just like, you know what? I'm on a different path. I'm on a different road, and I just don't know if I have time for you anymore the way I did before. So there's that. What is Scorpio's biggest lesson for 2022? Ooh, okay, so you're gonna really level up with coin. Scorpio, where you've been confused and sad and kind of defensiveness with money and stability, you're going to have a huge emotional stable offer coming in. You got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Coins. You're going to get both, but the Ace of Pentacles is really like, you're going to get a financial offer. Maybe in this, I'm hearing 7, 8, those months are important. Something's going to be gifted to you or given to you. You might also get a loan, or you might be able to borrow money, something along that line, but you're going to get something. And I'm also hearing house. Maybe you'll be able to buy a house if you've been looking to do that, but somebody is going to help you financially or something. You're going to get like a hand with something, and they're going to help you out, because money and stability has been affecting your sense of image and self, and it's been putting you in the Queen of Swords. It's made you more moody and defensiveness than normal, and this offer, when it comes in, will put you back into your loving, caring energy, the Queen of Summer. Because when you're not as like up in your head about finances and money, which can be very taxing on the mind, which can be very hard to deal with mentally if things are not right, once that happens, you'll feel more stable and more secure, and you'll be able to be this again, which is beautiful. Nice. Okay, so let's go to Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, how are you? Let's look into your energies. So Sagittarius, for 2022, you're pulling the Justice card, number 8, and you're also pulling the 8 of Winter. So Sagittarius, sorry, I knocked my microphone there. I'm really feeling like this year, you have what it takes. You have what it takes to make it happen for yourself, but you need to be a little bit more in the belief of yourself. Because there was a feeling of powerlessness that might have come in for you before, or a lack of self-confidence, and this lack of self-confidence keeps you oh my god, my throat, keeps you from getting what you want fully, or blocks it in some regard. And Spirit really wants you to believe in yourself this year. The 8th month of the year will be very, very important for you, and maybe it's a month when you might feel like you fully stepped into your self-confidence and you fully kind of taken the power and the reins on your life, because I'm hearing that whether you know it or not, you're still at half mast, you're still at half sail, that you have still more steps to go in terms of becoming this kind of glowing full being. There's just like you're barricading this in some regard, and this is the year I think you're going to have that breakthrough. And I did say I think it's going to happen in the 8th month or halfway through the year. I also feel like you're going to be very focused on justice and fairness this year. It says, take time to review the details, you'll win in the end, fair and objective decisions. So you're going to be really guided to make very fair, clear decisions in work especially. Something is coming in the 8th month of the year for you, Sagittarius. Look at that, 8 repeated twice, 2 cards. So you might have to make a big decision about work in the 8th month of the year, and it'll involve reviewing the facts. You might kind of be a bit defensive about whatever this is. It's going to have you on guard, or it's going to have you up in your head, but Spirit's saying make a clear and fair decision. Maybe you're going to get some sort of information, it's going to come to you, or you're going to find it and see it, and it'll be like up to you what you do with this information. Maybe some of it is like classified, or like you're just going to come across some information that you weren't supposed to, or you find out something, or you hear a conversation that you were not meant to hear. There's something like that that's going to come in, and you want happiness and fairness in your workplace, so it'll be up to you to do something with that information. It's very random, but I'm interested when that happens. You're also going to have a lot of happiness this year. You're pulling the Sun card. You might meet a Leo or another fire sign, but I'm strongly feeling a Leo person will come towards you this year with that happy energy. And maybe it would be a great idea to have more friends that are Leos, because they're very good for you. But maybe you don't have any Leo friends and you're like, I need a Leo. So maybe the universe will like send in a Leo this year towards you or something funny like that. But yeah, I see some healing from the past that's still taking place. We still have some regrets from past experiences that are lingering on your auric field, and Spirit wants you to try and heal them up and to continue healing on them, because I mean, the healing journey never ends, right? It's going to be going our whole life. But I see you kind of wrapping up maybe some healing more than other years, or like just tying a bow on some of it and being like, okay, that's that for now. Something like that is going to really be kind of wrapped up. But I mostly see you very focused on work this year. This is your strongest suit. You're coming out as an earth sign, Queen of Pentacles. You might work with a lot of earth signs as well, but I see you focused on your coin and your craft. I see you focused on fairness, on justice, and I see you stepping into your power and your confidence this year as well. Okay, thank you, Sagittarius. Sorry, I had to burp. All my talking made me need to burp. Okay, we've come to the last sign, so it's Capricorn. Hi Capricorn. Last but not least, let's hop into your energies. Let's see. We have, oh my god, sorry, I keep hitting my microphone, it's been intense. Right, let's see. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe some of you might be a little bit more clumsy this year. You might find yourself like bumping into things more, so take care. It could be a year where you might find yourself just knocking into things or like bumping into things by accident. We have the Princess of Summer, gentle, sensitive, kind, and experienced. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitation to social events, a compassionate friend who you can share your concerns with. So I feel like you're going to make a new friend this year, Capricorn, and this person is the Princess of Summer. This person, I think, is someone that you will be able to go to social events with, and it's a friend that you'll be able to share your concerns with. I feel like you need more friends that you can share concerns with. I feel like right now you don't have enough friends in your corner that you can like openly and honestly just speak your feelings and let them out. So the universe will be bringing you a new friend this year and a new emotional experience, this Princess of Summer that will come into your life. Perhaps in the 4th or the 5th month of the year, they're going to come towards you, and you're going to be able to have very like intimate, intense conversations with this person, as well as like a lot of fun times at social events. So I see a new friend coming in for you, Capricorn. What else do I see? The 6 of Winter, positive changes are on the way. Beautiful. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So maybe you've had some troubled times recently with the 6 of Winter. Maybe the 6th month of last year was particularly bad. I'm hearing Spirit be like, oh, that was awful, 6th month of last year. Whew. So it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, but I see positive changes are on the way. I also see you possibly relocating, as the card said. If you're planning to relocate, I feel like the winter time of next year or the very end of 2022, November, December, January of the next year would be a great time to relocate. If you've had that in mind, this is confirmation, and maybe you need to have a conversation about what you're going to do with this relocation, but it's on the cards and it's highlighted and it's good. So if you've been thinking of that, yes, Spirit's saying good, move forward with that, Capricorn. If you've been thinking about getting out and going somewhere else, this is good. This is all good. I see you focused on work and healing, but what's beautiful is that both of them are linked. You now have cracked the code of like, okay, if I want to do better work and be a better person, I need to be healing too. And I feel like you've cracked that, so that's good. I don't feel any more like learning on that. I'm just going to continue really nicely. But I see you getting offered something. We have the Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles, Spirit? Clarify that. Okay, so this relocation or traveling and relocating is the key to healing. If you move somewhere, you will start to heal more. And I see it happening. Sagittarius season to January of 2023. I see this happening. Huge healing coming in for you. Huge change. Huge positive movement. And the gift will really be that relocation. So if you've been thinking of that, it is highlighted AF by the universe, Capricorn. It's just a really positive thing for you to do. Let's see. Biggest thing for Capricorn in 2022. We have reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. I'm hearing that some of you this year will spend a little bit more time alone than maybe previous years, or you've been wanting to like really just be by yourself more, and maybe other people have been like irking you a bit more than normal and you need time alone. Or me saying this is kind of like a reminder from the universe of like, Capricorn, make sure you take time by yourself, make sure you relax in your own energy sometimes. I'm also hearing that you need to reward yourself where possible, get yourself gifts, reward yourself for how hard you work, which I mean, I think you guys are pretty good at that already, but it's another reminder to do that. I'm also hearing that for some of you Capricorns, you might be doing a business, maybe doing a business course, or setting up a business, or doing a new venture, and it will be happy and successful if you choose to do it. But if you've been waiting to make a new business, I would say autumn time is highlighted in the energies. So that's that. Okay, thank you Capricorn, last sign. Thank you all so much for listening. My voice is now going from doing all these signs, but it was really interesting to look at all of the placements for 2022 and what's coming towards us all. Keep in mind you can watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, etc., as many signs as you want to get your full picture of the year. And yeah, let me know your feedback. You can leave it down in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing how the messages come through. You can also come back to this video at any stage during the year to see if the messages came true for you and to see how they resonated for you, because sometimes you need to go through the year to get the full picture and scope of how it goes. And yeah, and there's one other thing in my head. I did give a very serious message for Cancer, and I never bring up sicknesses or deaths as a rule in my readings, and I've said that before. But it felt important for me to say it, that for a select group of the population, of the collective, that this will be something coming in, and that it's important to be armed and ready if it will for you. It does not mean it will be for everybody, but I want to make it very clear that that message was very select and very needed. Otherwise I will not say it. You know me guys, I keep it real here, I'm keeping it honest. So there's that. Okay, so yeah, take care everybody, and best of luck in 2022. Goodbye.